I read 100 books on success so you don't have to. And honestly, I wish someone had warned me that 95% of them would just recycle the same advice that keeps people stuck. But here's the thing, the 5% that actually work, they completely changed how I think about success. Like most people, I started reading self help books because I felt stuck. And every book seemed to promise the same thing: think positive, set big goals, hustle harder, never give up. So I tried it all: vision boards, morning affirmations, smart goals, the whole package. And you know what happened? Absolutely nothing. I stayed exactly where I started, just more frustrated and confused. That's when I got curious. Instead of following what everyone said worked, I decided to test what actually worked. I read everything: the popular bestsellers, the obscure academic studies, the contrarian voices nobody talks about. And here's what I discovered: the books that actually change your life tell you to do the exact opposite of what's popular. So let me share the 5 books that actually rewired my brain, starting with the one that destroyed everything I thought I knew about productivity. Book number 1, Essentialism by Greg McKeown. This book taught me that I'd been completely wrong about success. McKeown showed me it means doing fewer things way better. The subtitle says it all: the disciplined pursuit of less. Here's the insight that changed everything for me: every yes to one opportunity is a no to another opportunity. Most people never realize this. They say yes to everything and wonder why they're exhausted and getting nowhere. Essentialists ask different questions. Instead of, how can I fit this in? They ask, is this the most important thing I could be doing right now? I started applying this immediately. I said no to 90% of opportunities that came my way: networking events, side projects, even friendships that weren't adding value. And something amazing happened. My results increased by 300%. When you focus all your energy on what truly matters, the compound effect is incredible. Book number 2, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Most success books tell you to avoid problems, plan around obstacles, and stay positive when things go wrong. Holiday says the opposite: run toward your problems, use your obstacles, transform your setbacks into setups. I used to see every setback as proof that I wasn't cut out for success. Failed product launch? I must suck at business. Bad quarter? Maybe I should get a real job. But this book taught me that every obstacle contains the seed of an equal or greater opportunity. You just have to know how to find it. Here's how this changed my thinking. When everyone else is complaining about the economy, regulations, or competition, I started asking, how can I use this? I realized that the failed product launch taught me what my customers actually wanted. Book number 3, Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferrazzi. Everyone talks about this book as a networking guide, but they're missing the most important part. Ferrazzi's real insight isn't about networking, it's about giving. I used to think networking meant collecting business cards and pitching my services. I'd go to events, hand out my card, tell everyone what I can do, and wonder why nothing happened. So I completely changed my approach. Instead of asking, what can you do for me? I started asking, what can I do for you? I began connecting people who should know each other, sharing resources that might help someone, and offering my skills to solve other people's problems. People tend to remember the person who helped them, not the person who pitched them. Here's the thing about giving: it creates compound returns. When you help someone succeed, they become invested in your success. It's like earning interest on your relationships. The more you give, the more value flows back to you. Book number 4, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Everyone obsesses over setting bigger goals, but this book proves why goals are actually the problem, not the solution. I used to be a goal-setting machine: vision boards, 10-year plans, detailed quarterly objectives. And I'd get excited for about a week, then get discouraged when progress felt slow. Goals focus on outcomes you cannot control. Systems focus on processes. Instead of saying, I want to write a book, create a system where you write 100 words a day. Instead of, I want to get fit, create a rule where you do 10 push-ups before every shower. The magic happens when you shift from outcome-based thinking to identity-based thinking. Don't aim to read 50 books this year. Aim to become a reader. Don't try to lose 30 pounds. Become the type of person who prioritizes their health. The compound effect is incredible. Get 1% better every day for a year, and you're 37 times better by the end. Get 1% worse every day, and you're nearly at 0. Small changes, sustained over time, create extraordinary results. Book number 5, Anti-Fragile by Nassim Taleb. This one broke my brain in the best possible way. Most people spend their lives trying to avoid chaos and uncertainty. Taleb taught me to get stronger from it. Here's the concept that changed everything. There are three types of things in this world. Fragile things break under stress. Robust things survive stress. But anti-fragile things actually get stronger from stress. Your muscles are anti-fragile. Stress them, and they grow. I used to avoid risk like a plague. I wanted guarantees, stability, and predictable outcomes. But Taleb showed me that trying to eliminate all risk actually creates catastrophic risk. This changed how I approach everything. While most people hide during uncertain times, I look for opportunities that uncertainty creates. While others seek comfort in the familiar, I embrace the chaos because that's where the real rewards hide. Now, here's the pattern I noticed across all 5 books. They all tell you to do the opposite of what's popular. Look, I'm not saying these books will magically solve all your problems. Success still requires work, patience, and probably some luck. You can keep reading the same recycled advice as everyone else, or you can start thinking differently about what success actually requires. If this saved you from wasting months reading books that don't work, hit that subscribe button. Which of these insights challenges your biggest assumption about success? I'd love to know what hits you the hardest.